I hope you're all having a good day. So Agora's motto is Agora empowers you to become a brilliant communicator and a confident leader who will actively build a better world. And we are here to these rules as much. Today we've got a fantastic meeting lined up just as usual. Even though there might be less people, improvement comes in small packages as well as big packages, so that doesn't really matter. Hoping everybody is having a good day and will have a good holiday weekend. Without further ado, I'd like to do we call a club officers or should I just straight up jump to meeting leader?
You can call me directly.
Okay, so before that, I'll ask: is there any guests today? No. Okay. Rarely do guests come up. If I ask myself, I'll have to point them. So now next up, housekeeping rules. We have a couple of rules here. Don't disrespect the speaker by unmuting yourself when somebody is speaking. It does not only disturb the speaker; it makes you look like a fool as well. So please take care of that. And next up, please concentrate when the speaker is speaking because they've prepared before and they're trying to speak what they think about. If this is a physical meeting, I'd say mute your phones, but that shouldn't be a problem here. Now, introducing the meeting leader, we have Agora speaker Roshni today, and she's a very capable leader as well as a brilliant speaker. She's been with us in Agora for such a long time that it just has started to feel like, she belongs with us. She's one of us, and she does uh, what she does best. So, without further ado, I'd like to call Agora speaker Roshni today's meeting leader, please.
Thank you so much, yes, Prateek Kharel, and welcome to the 177th meeting of Kathmandu Speakers Club and 5th meeting of Agora Speakers Province 2. As we know, Dasai is coming, so we have planned to conduct a combined meeting with the collaboration of these two clubs. So welcome once again. And I'm Roshni Kumari Pandey, your meeting leader. And today's theme of the meeting is unforgettable mentors, as we know what mentors means in our life. So let's celebrate them today. And further, I would like to introduce about our meeting. Our meeting goes with three sessions. Like first of all, we will have a hot topic session, then prepared speech session, and after that, evaluation session. And we have different role takers, prepared speakers uh, for these meetings. So let's introduce our role takers who will conduct our meeting. First of all, I would like to introduce our grammarian. She is none other than Agora speaker Tulaja Dahal. Tulaja ma'am, will you please introduce yourself?
Thank you, meeting leader. I'm Tulaja Dahal. You already know that. Hello, everybody. I'm here far from Nepal, even though I'm joining you. I'm very happy you are welcoming me. Okay, today I'm going to see the grammar part of this meeting, whenever we make the mistakes, I will count it, I will try to write it, and then at the end of the session, I will give the report. And another thing is, what are the good words and appropriate words, idioms are be used, and I count it and tell it. Today's word of the day is vestige, vestige, vestige. A vestige is a trace mark or visible sign left by something lost or vanished. It is the meaning of the word. This word is used like this. The second, ticked by, The second sticked by, but the team still had a vestige of hope. I will be glad if the word is spoken and used lots of time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Tulaja ma'am. You always amaze us. Though she is in USA, she is joining us from all along from USA. So please give her a round of applause. Thank you once again. And now we have another role taker. He is Uday Singh. He is one of the best filler word counter. So Uday, will you please highlight your role?
Namaste and good morning to all our speakers. I am Uday Singh, member of our speaker, Provenance 2. I am filler word counter for today's meeting. I will count filler words like noun, short pause, long pause, repetition in speeches during evaluation of evaluators, during hot topics, and I'll be presenting the report at the end of the meeting. So my best regards to everybody. Hope everyone do their best. Thank you, meeting leader Roshni Pandey. Now the floor is over to you.
Thank you so much, Uday. Now we have our timer as Moise Khan. Moise, will you please introduce yourself and tell us about your role?
Hello and good morning, everyone. It's me, Moise Khan from Bukhara, and today I'll be your timekeeper in today's meeting. And at last, I'll be presenting everyone's report, how much all of you have spoken, and that's all. Let's have a good day today.
So there is a certain change in our agenda sheet. We have our meeting evaluator as Pavan Joshi. Pavanda, will you please introduce us about your role? And he is taking multiple role because we don't have enough member. So I would like to assign him as a meeting evaluator.
Good morning, everyone. So I'm your meeting evaluator for today. So as a meeting evaluator, my role is to evaluate the meeting, and the evaluation session will be a kind of three sessions. The first will be the direct evaluation session, where our direct evaluator will evaluate our speakers. And the second will be the indirect evaluation session, and final will be the overall evaluation session. So if you have any confusion about how this session works, so you will see me how I handle this session, how I conduct this session at the end of the meeting. So thank you. Keep waiting, keep listening us. Thank you. Back to you, Roshni.
Thank you so much, Pavan Joshi. And now it's time for our one of the best session of Agoda speakers. It's the hot topic session. And about the hot topic session, we designed the session for our guests because to speak in a meeting is an art. I think if you have given suddenly a topic and you have to speak about 2 to 4 minutes, then it's a really big deal. No, we know that. So in order to overcome the fear, we have the another session that is hot topic session, and to conduct the session we have a veteran speaker. Let's welcome him once again. Pavan Joshi, the floor is yours.
Thank you, meeting leader. And hot topic session is one of my favorite sessions. I really like this session, and it has helped me improve my public speaking a lot. Hot topic session is basically an impromptu session where you have to speak instantly. This is also called an speak on the foot session. Like you don't have much time to think about the particular topic. You just have to think whatever you want to think within 15 seconds. And the timing for this session is 1 to 2 minutes. And our timer will show you various cards in the first 1 minute, and in 1.5 minutes another card, and the red card at the end of the meeting. And within 15 seconds after the meeting, you have to end up your speech, else you will be muted. So we'll have few topics for today. Whoever want to speak on the particular topic, please raise your hand or just simply share your name that you want to speak on that topic. And topic are not that difficult, so please do participate in these topics. You will improve your impromptu speaking English. You will improve your speaking English as a whole as well, and this is kind of a preparation for your prepared speech session. Let's participate in this session and let's move forward. So the first topic for today is If you could have any superpower, what would it be? If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Anyone who wants to speak in this topic, please raise a hand or simply say your name. I guess the topic is not that difficult. We all have, we all dream of having some sort of superpower. Okay, we have Prateek here.
So, thank you very much. So, I'm just going to steal the first topic right here. If I had any superpower, what would it be? First of all, I could choose something like, yeah, I'd like to end world hunger or poverty or something, but no, the first superpower I'd choose is I would like to have the superpower that lets me have any superpower. And now I'd start making my choices, end world hunger, get infinite money, be able to fly, invincibility, immortality, invisibility, anything, right? Because every story, in the genie story where they give 3 wishes, obviously the first wish you're gonna make is, I would like to have infinite wishes. Why? Because that would just give you infinite power, any wishes. Just like that, if I had a superpower, I would get a superpower that will let me create more superpowers. Now, that just makes the possibilities limitless, right? Very fun for me, but very boring for an answer for an art topic. So if I could only get one superpower with restrictions, I would choose, I don't know, something simple, because if I take anything drastic, it's just gonna put me in a worse place. I think something like being able to make babies stop cry within a second or something. Something simple, something that would be convenient, but something that wouldn't really make me stand out too much. Because later on, when you have a kid, I've heard you can't sleep at night because the child just cries at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. So if I had a superpower that would make a child happy within like 10 seconds, that would make it very convenient when I have children. And if I have to help somebody, I could be the best babysitter in the world. Just think about it, I could be so rich. Something simple I would choose, because if I take something like invincibility, immortality, that would just make it harder for me. I don't want to be a superhero. That just sounds annoying. That just sounds too much responsibility. I don't think I could handle that. So I'd choose something simple, something lifestyle oriented. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Speaker Prateek, and we wish you that you'll get these sort of superpowers. And the very next question or very next topic is, if there was a movie about your life, would it be a comedy, drama, action, or romantic? If there was a movie about your life, would it be a comedy, drama, action, or romantic? Who is movie lover here? Anyone? Is the topic is difficult?
No, it's not. It's that our members are shy. They don't want to speak.
Yeah, okay, I can try it.
Yeah, ma'am, go for it.
Okay, I think it mixed up everything.
Masala.
Yes, everything. It's a mixed masala type. In first stage of life, that childhood is amazing, always amazing childhood. After that, in young stage, adulthood, that's different phase of life that is different from each other. And somebody's life is like slightly different, but my life is drastically different from first phase to second. Student life to another phase, that job life, adulthood, and another life that is I came from Nepal here. So it's lots of differences and it's totally mixed masala life. If I am going to make a film movie, it will be very, very tasty movie. Not not only fantastic, it will be tasty. We are wrong. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Speaker Tulada, and it's always great hearing from you. Next topic is a kind of very easy one. I hope there will be multiple hand raised in this. There will be multiple hand raised in this topic, and the topic is Momo versus samosa. Which one do you like and why? Momo versus samosa. Which one do you like and why? I guess anyone can talk for hours in this topic. So do we have any foodie over here?
Yes, I think all of us are foodie here. We know both better. But what we choose?
Should I pick a name? Can we hear from our timer, Ghulam Moiz Khan? Can we speak in this topic, Momo versus samosa?
Okay, I'd like to go
His
for it.
name is Mohiz or Mohit.
Moise.
Mohiz. Yeah. Unique name. I like it.
Can you please turn on your camera? If you can, then. Wonderful.
Currently, I can't. Sorry for that. But at the end, I will do that.
It is morning time.
Yeah, but currently I can't. So, shall I begin?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I need to start my timer for myself first. Okay, so Momo versus samosa, and it's like really a difficult topic for me. It's like I'm a boy. I'm not much that food eater outside. I don't eat much outside. I'm a homey foodie. Like I enjoy my foods in the home, and in my home we don't cook much momo or samosa. We eat stuffs like biryani and chicken pieces and fishes and a lot like that. So a bit hard for choose this. So if I have to go for momo or samosa, then I like to go for momo because in my view, momo is somehow good than samosa because samosa, it's like mostly we get the samosa filled with uh, potato and vegetables. Of course, we have chicken samosa also. We call it sefali here, but momo we can get chicken momo, mutton momo, buff momo, or we also get fish momo, and we have every type of momo in our home. And momo is a bit delicious, and one plate of momo is enough for snacks or um, a bit of breakfast. So momo is good for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Speaker Ghulam Moiz Khan, and I hope we'll one day we'll get to eat biryani in your house as well. So let's move ahead. So thank you for everyone for speaking in this session. It was wonderful hearing from you all. Thank you for your participation. And back to you, meeting leader. Back to you, Roshni.
Thank you so much, Hot Topic Master, for giving us such a wonderful topics, and thank you, speakers, for participating. And Moise, I would love to eat his momo. I have not eaten it, so please invite me for that. And thank you so much again, everyone. Now it's time for prepared speech session, and we have our only one prepared speaker. He is Sanjeet Nepal, and it's his first. First speech on Agoda Speakers International. His topic is Things I Like, and his evaluator is AS Prateek Kharel. So I would like to call Prateek And will you please introduce us about your role, Prateek?
Okay, thank you very much, meeting leader. So it's already been said, but today I will be evaluating our speaker Sanjeet for the project speaking about things you like. This is well, it was the first project, but now it's the second project of Agora speakers. This is very complicated project. All right, there's a lot you have to do. No, I'm joking. It's simple. All you have to do is come in front of the stage, a virtual stage, and speak for at least 2 minutes, at most 4 minutes, about something you like or things you like, anything. And that's it. All I'll be seeing is how you speak, if you speak, how nervous you are, and that's it, really. There's nothing, no pressure here. Just go to the stage and speak. So I'd like to wish you all the best and hoping to see what you speak about, Sanjit. Back to you, meeting leader.
Thank you so much. And now I would like to invite Sanjeet. Sanjeet, will you please come on the stage?
Thank you, Agora speaker Roshni Pandey.
Please talk
And
to the camera. Sorry to interrupt you.
it's a phone I have to carry by left hand and speak.
Prateek, is it okay?
Yeah, sure. I'll try to do some audio.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Agora speaker Prateek, to motivate me before my speech. And I'm feeling a bit confident right now. Okay, so today I have to talk about things I like. And there are lots of things which I like, but we cannot talk about everything right here. We have certain limit of time. So uh, I would like to talk about the thing I like most. And I like the most two things. And first thing is none other than my great hobby, which is cricket. And talking about cricket, I am playing cricket since I was in class 3, like 10 years old. And I don't know where this cricket fever comes in my life, but I start playing cricket really really well. I don't know, and really well. And I'm really fascinated about cricket since my childhood. Even I was a school captain, a college captain, and a district captain of under 16. I got a few scholarship in my school as well by playing good cricket in district level. So it is really happy moment for me, and I enjoyed my childhood. And the most important thing is the friend circle of mine used to do another things. They don't play cricket, they play they like move around, they like riding and all. But now I see they are involved in a really bad company. They are having cigarettes, alcohols, other kind of stuff. They are involved in a very bad company. So I would like to thank cricket that that cricket makes me really aware about that. As I am fitness conscious man, so it makes me really conscious that what to do and what not to do at your this age. As you are a sportsman, you have to do this kind of stuff. You don't have to smoke alcohol and all. You have to be protein food and nutrition foods to so as to improve your game. And my life completely changed. I like whenever I look back to my life, I saw that yeah, we are same classmate. The people who are playing cricket is in different position. They are healthy, though they are not like achieving that medical entrance. They are not cracking the medical entrances or IOE entrances, but they are doing really well in their life. They are health conscious. They are physically fit, mentally strong. They are aware of all the things, what to do and what not to do in a very young age. So I'm really thankful towards cricket, and it makes me really fit, and it is really childhood passion. So it gives me inner happiness whenever I play cricket, though I quit playing cricket right now. There is a certain point when I have to choose about from here. You have to take only one path. Either you can study or you can play cricket, because as I am belonging to middle class family, where our family can't afford that kind of expenses. And they always and my father is a government employer. They always secure, they want to secure their future's life, they want be in a safe side. They don't get us to take a risk in your life, and that is also a bad mentality of our society. They don't want to give their child their responsibility and take risks in their life. I finally realized this kind of stuff back, because if you want to like growth a bit higher in a different level, you have to take a risk in your life. And unfortunately, when I was in class 10, I quit cricket and I moved forward to education, and I'm happy. I'm doing really well in education. I am also a good student right now, and I'm really happy about that. And second thing I would like to talk about is passive income. Actually, I'm not a money minded person, but passive income is a really fascinating thing. And I would love that. Money gives you happiness is another thing, but in my case, money gives me freedom. For example, if I want to join any graphic designing classing, video editing class, my parents never allow me to do this kind of stuff. We already paid your college fee, do your own business, involve in your course, complete your syllabus, get good mark in your life, good mark in your examination. They thought in that way. But I am financially free. Like I invest 10 to 20,000 in share market. I have 1,50,000 portfolio right now. I can do this kind of simple stuff, simple things in my life. I can choose different uh, education. I can like get education from online. So I prefer passive income is a really important thing in our life. Mm, so that's it. The thing is cricket and passive income I like most right now. Thank you. Back to you, meeting leader.
Thank you so much, Sanjeet. That was a wonderful speech, though it's your first time. Can we please give him a round of applause? Because he did really well. So, we had only one speaker, and I would like to thank him, and I would like to thank Prateek also. Now it's time for thematic session. As we know, the theme of the today's session is unforgettable mentors, and I would like to hear from you. Today it's a different pattern of meeting because I have added something along with the meeting theme. Let's share our memory, like let's lay on our beautiful memory land. Can you please share us about your memory with your grandfather or grandmother? If you don't had, then you can share us with anyone. First thing, and another thing, you have to talk about unforgettable mentors and how they had changed your life. So first of all, I would like to call Agora speaker Pawan Joshi. She's serious, I think. We can saw him. uh, Pawan, will you please share us about a beautiful memory and about the theme too? The floor is yours.
Thank you so much. I directly jump into the theme because I couldn't meet my grandparent because I was like 6 months old. My grandfather died and my grandmother died, longer back. So talking about the unforgettable mentors, I still remember my boss when I went to our for the first time. I was a fresher then, and I remember how he guides me, how he tell me different strategies, how I have to cope with multicultural organization with people from various nation with different languages, different attitude, different gender. No, it was really difficult to adopt with that sort of environment. There were Chinese, and when first I entered the office, I feel like everyone looks similar because for me, every Chinese looks similar. For everyone who ever see for the first time, it happens to them. And one Chinese used to come, and after a few minutes, another people used to come. I feel like, oh, you came a bit earlier. So that was a kind of confusion. And next thing is he helped me a lot in my work. I was in a finance department, and he helped me how should I start my work, how should I add efficiency to my work, how should I complete my work faster. And he helped me take different finance classes as well, the international from Coursera, from Udemy. He used to pay for me, and I took different classes that could help me, improve my career, improve my work, that adds productivity to our department, and that increases my efficiency as well. Next thing, he taught me how I need to speak to different people. Maybe I need to prepare various reports I have to present to senior management. He taught me how should I prepare different financial report, how I have to display these reports to them, how do I write emails to high level management. And that was really unforgettable moment, and that help or that mentorship has helped me till date. These soft skills are needed in our everyday life as well. Maybe I'm at home or I'm at different offices. These speaking skills, these report delivery speak, these presentation speeds are always needed, and these skills are a kind of part of our life. This has been a part of our life. Everyone must have these skills. If you cannot have good presentation skills, if you cannot have good delivery, you will, though you will be success in your life, because maybe your job might not be to that level that you always need to present something or you need to deliver something. But whatever you are doing, wherever you are, if you have these sort of skills, it really adds value up to your mark. It adds value in your life. It adds value in your job. It increases your potential. So that's, I still remember him. So now he is not in Huawei. He is doing his executive MBA in Singapore, and I'm doing my executive MBA because of his advice in Nepal. Yeah, we do talk often. We do talk about career advices. He helped me a lot in different things. Still, he helped me a lot if I have any problem regarding my career, regarding my academics, or regarding my work, or regarding I have in case of language. If I need to learn a language, because he was able to speak 15 languages. If you can imagine this or not, a person I had never seen a person speaking 15 languages. He used maximum European languages, Chinese. He used to speak. He learned Nepali within 6 months, the basic Nepali, and he was that smart. And I'm not even 1% of him, but I'm trying to be at least a percent of what amount of knowledge he had. And I'm still learning. He is still mentoring me, so I cannot forget him. In every Teachers Day, I wish him a happy Teachers Day, and we talk for hours and hours. Thank you for, back to you, Roshni.
That's lovely. Thank you so much, Bhavan. And now let's hear from Tulaja ma'am. Ma'am, tell us about your sweet memory with your grandparents and about your unforgettable mentors. The floor is yours.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
I think my mentor, first mentor, always mentor is my father. He always teaches me from the childhood. He gives suggestions like that. He encourages me like I have to do something, always develop myself. How to develop myself, in what is my position, and how to develop next step, what to do for in next step. He teaches me all the time. He is my mentor, he is my teacher, he is my idol person. Even today, he is guiding me. So I can say he is everything. It's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now let's call our next speaker, Prateek. I always love to hear him. Prateek, can you tell us about a sweet memory and about your mentors?
Okay. So first of all, talk about my grandparents, if and then unforgettable memory, right? Okay. My grandmother is still alive and doing well, but my grandfather, it's been 2 years, more than 2 years since he's passed. So if you asked me 2 years ago, I'd say some one memory I remembered with him, but now it feels like every moment I spend with him is like an unforgettable memory for me, you know? And so everything, every little thing he used to do, he used to just sit on a couch, and when we were talking, he just fall asleep sometimes. He'd he'd shout at the people outside sometimes. Everything, every little thing that I remember. Uh, I look back fondly. Yeah, so I don't know what to say here really. So Dase is coming, so I'm making new memories with my grandmother. We're playing, cards, marries, and every day is fun with her, just staying here. Due to Corona, I've been able to reconnect with her. I don't need to go outside that much, so I'm at home with my grandmother, just talking, eating lunch together. I don't know. Rather than finding unforgettable memories, I find normalcy, just everything that is normal. I find that fun. So that's really it. Now, talking about unforgettable mentors, it happened in Agora actually. When I first came to an Agora meeting back when we were in, I think, Rameswaram Hotel, the top floor there. That was the first time that I came here, and me being, the overconfident child that I was, I've already told this story so many times, but I said I'd do a speech in speaking about things you like. The second project back then, I went to the stage. I went up there and I said, "Okay, my name is Prateek son of Kharel." Uh, and for 2 minutes, I just said, so many hours in the filler word counter, more than 30 hours. And then everybody clapped for me. I was embarrassed. I came down. And the next speaker that was there who had to speak in prepared speech was our speaker, Sam Lamisani, the ambassador of Nepal right now. And rather than giving his speech, to motivate me, he gave a speech on who am I for 17 minutes. And I was just flabbergasted. How can somebody talk for 17 minutes? I wasn't able to talk for 2 sentences. And so after that, I toned my overconfidence back. I went back home. I thought about, okay, rather than speaking about things, rather than who am I, I'll speak about who I like. I've had many people who I talked to, but I always remember that time, when he just went there for 17 minutes. And then I was so motivated. I just look back to that memory very fondly. And even after that, he looked at my speeches. We've talked. And yeah, that's like one of the most unforgettable memories, as well as, one of my unforgettable mentors in Agora. So thank you.
That was lovely again. Thank you so much, Pratik. And now I would like to call Uday Singh. Uday, you don't have to count filler words now. It's time to speak. The floor is yours. About the same theme and with a sweet memory, you can share us your speech.
Thank you, meeting leader. Actually, there are many sweet memories with my family and grandparents. Actually, my grandparents expired 4 or 5 years earlier during 2072, and I have many sweet memories with my grandparents. We usually go roaming in the field. In villages, and he usually motivates or advise me to be always cool and calm, because my grandfather my grandfather didn't used to shout to anybody. He was always cool and calm. And my grandmother is still alive. He's little hyper due to his now he's actually 75. So but really motivates me during holiday in house. And talking the sweet memories recently, I have very good memories during with my friends. I went to Sikles trekking, and just 6 or 7 months ago, and during that time I enjoyed a lot. Yeah, we enjoyed a lot. We are 20 friends and one stay night, and we enjoyed a lot, and played the games like truth and dare, dances a lot. Thank you. Floor to you, meeting leader. Meeting leader, your microphone is on.
Roshni.
Oh, sorry. I'm a kind of grandparents lover person, so I love to speak about them and hear about them either. So now I would like to call our speaker Sanjeet. Sanjeet, will you tell us about the theme and about your grandmother, father? Sanjeet, I hope you are with us. The floor is
Yeah,
yours.
I am. In my case, my grandparents are really different. My my grandfather is really aggressive. We don't talk really much to each other, but he is very kind-hearted from inside, but he is rude by outside. But I have really sweet memory with my grandmother. Like, she is goddess to me, or like our family. Like, she knew everything before something happens. I'm really surprised because we don't believe in this kind of stuff. But whenever my father gets sick, she already knew my son is in trouble. My God, it was really surprising for me how she knew. We are living 400 kilometers away from home, and she knew, and she called to dad. How are you? I feeling really difficult. You are feeling well or not? So it was really emotional moment with her. And I have I haven't feel the love of my uh, grandmother from my mother's side, and even my grandmother from my father's side. I haven't uh, get much love from them. I have my grandfather from both sides, but mans are a bit rude. They don't talk much. They don't show love. But grandmothers used to show love, and they secretly gives us gifts, money, and so we are really attached to our grandmothers. So that's it with my memory, sweet moment with my grandmothers, and that's all. Thank you. Back to you, leader.
Thank you. But there is also another topic about unforgettable mentors. Sanjeet, do you want to speak about it?
Not really.
Okay. So you have already given us a wonderful speech. Now it's time for our timer to speak. Moise, can you tell us about your sweet memory and about the unforgettable mentors?
Okay, thank you. I'll surely love to go for it. Um, my memories, like wherever I go, I create memories. And the memory with my grandparents, it were really the best days I've ever faced in my life. And when I was small, I used to live with my grandparents, and I feel I'm really lucky for those things. My grandfather, my grandmother used to care for me, and my childhood was with them. And my grandfather passed away, and well, my grandma is still alive, and she loves me a lot. Within her grandchildren's, I get a lot of care and love from her, and she's still very loving and very caring. And for the unforgettable mentors, of course, my father is the best mentor, and he's the best since my childhood. He's a mentor, every on every and good and bad aspects. He goes on guiding me, guiding us, my brothers, and on every step. Well, I'm a pharmacist, and my father is also a pharmacist in Pokhara University, and uh, with father and sons both on same field. You can understand how well he guides me and how well mentor he is. So every time on since my school education to my university level, just yesterday I finished my thesis defense. Final year was officially finished yesterday. Till the date, he has always um, guided me, mentored me, and well, a lot more to go. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Moise. We loved your story, your sweet moments. Now it's time for me to share my memory. Like I had already mentioned, uh, I love my grandfather, mother more than anything. I could say that I love my parents also, but this is a different kind of love. Talking about my sweet memories. Before that, I would take you all to a typical village life, like when I was child. uh, I had I have a big brother, and like I have three sisters, and among them I'm the closest one with my grandfather. Like he always says me, you are my son, you are the son of the house, and I love you so much. You will, like, my name is Roshni, and there is a meaning of Roshni. You will gonna like roshan our name on, like something like that. And no, he was a teacher in high school, so I always take his pens and notes, and he loves to give me that. And there is a memory when I was in class 9. I was so afraid about my results. I'm so afraid that I may fail in SLC, like school level, and I may get worse marks. That would be a same for us. My father is 2 juniors, my grandfather is a teacher, and those kind of pressure, I think you all can relate. And I was crying, literally. I have not shared with anyone, and I was in a depression phase. Literally, I have suffered for a small interval though, and I was crying, and my grandfather came to me and he spoke to me. Like, we call them Baba in our regular, like in our village. Baba came to me and he told me, Roshni, is there anyone about whom you want to speak? Is there a boy? Is he from another caste? Are you afraid of your dad? Do you want to get married? I just stopped crying and I was laughing. Grandfather, I'm in class 9, nothing like that. Beta, don't be worried. You can share with me. I'm not afraid of your dad. I can talk with him. You can pass your SLC, and then we will we will somehow manage to marry you with him. And that was the most embarrassed moment of my life, and I was literally laughing at that day. And I wiped my tear. No, grandfather, no, Baba, nothing like that. I'm afraid about my grades. And my mother, my grandfather, like my grandmother, were laughing when they saw our conversation. And there is a lot of memory. Like I have told you, in our village, we used to cut grass for cows and buffaloes. I love that things. Though we had persons to take care of them, but still, I used to go with my grandfather to the ground, and we used to carry the gains, like the different sorts of things. And I'm the closest with him. Talking about grandmother, she's also sweet, and she used to give me money, like already Sanjeet has explained us. And she used to cry. I'm in Kathmandu right now, and she always called me, "Have you eaten?" Her constant question is, "What have you eaten? Is there a tomato? What was the cost? Is it too costly?" So these kind of gestures always like touches my heart, and they are so lovely. And now talking about mentors. So I have gotten unforgettable mentors in every stage of my life. I couldn't take any of them as a less or more. But first of all, I would like to talk about my mother. She's one of the best, because of her I'm here now, and she is one of the strongest lady I have ever met. So my mother, she has always guided me. When I have came to Kathmandu, she has told me, "Beta, don't take gifts from boy. It's Valentine's Day." That is the funniest thing I have ever heard from my mother. She always told me that. If you ever come to a problem, then please share with me. And she always inspires me. And my father, he always motivates me to tell truth. And my teachers and everyone. I also like to thank Pavandai, Prateek, Tulaja ma'am, and everyone. You all are my mentors, and I will never forget you. So this is about the unforgettable mentors, and I hope you all have enjoyed our session, as this is our thematic session and this is something new. So this is it from my side, and that was my story. I can explain it later. For the next session, I would like to call Pawan Joshi. This is our evaluation session, and he will hold the session. So Pawan, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Roshni. Thank you, meeting leader for today, and welcome back to the final session. This is a meeting evaluation session where we have three sub-sessions. As I said earlier, the first session is the direct evaluation session, where we have one direct speaker and he will be evaluated by our direct evaluator. Then the second session will be the indirect evaluation session. We have a three indirect evaluator, and they will deliver their report, when I call them. Next will be the overall evaluation report. I'll simply, present you how the meeting went, what could be the improvement, and all about that. So let's begin. The first session for today, the direct evaluation session. Without much delay, please help me welcome evaluator for today, our speaker, Prateek Kharel, to evaluate our direct speaker. Prateek, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, meeting leader. So today I'm the evaluator of our speaker Sanjeet, and he gave his speech in the prepared topic session. Now, talking about today's project, I've already said what he had to do. Now, how he did, this is not a report card. One thing I like to say, this is not a report card or something like you passed, you failed. No, this is simply according to Agora's guidelines. I just see how you did. First of all, your voice. All I can evaluate here is from his voice. Okay. He was not nervous, at least from his voice. He spoke confidently. He spoke what he wanted to. He talked with a purpose. I really like that. He knew what he wanted to talk about and he talked about it. His style that I saw was an informative style. Like he was giving us information. He was trying to fill us in. That's a really good style. Three things he talked about, even though he said two things, I found three things of note he talked about: cricket, being healthy or not being in things that degrade your health, and passive income. I like that his speech had a message from beginning to end, right? And he even had keywords over there, keywords for what he was speaking about. But but improvement is a beast that's always hungry. It always wants more, improve more, right? So there's always things to improve on. First of all, first and foremost, next time, please, when you're speaking, I like you to set up some way to show your video. Even people who have had only phones, they actually prop their phones and then speak in some way. So please, next time you have more than a week, or a week, if you're going to immediately speak, please prepare a video, because it is very hard to evaluate someone without a video. I can't see how you look. I can't see how you're looking when you're speaking. I can't see your body language. Next up, timing. Now this, rather than our speaker, it's for our timer. There should have been some way for the timer to say, okay, you passed your time, because you took more than 5 minutes. This was a 2 to 4 minute speech. This thing, rather than a speaker, I'd like to say that for the timer. And last but not least, I think you had a little too many points, right? If you hadn't gotten the extended time, you would not have been able to speak about passive income. Your time would have already ended. How I see is, if you have 5 minutes, you can talk about one point. At most, you can talk about one big point. 10 minutes, maybe you can touch on a second point. 15 minutes, now you can talk about 2 points. 20 minutes, 2 points still. And in 30 minutes, every 10 minutes, you can talk about one point in detail, or as much as you want, because a speech isn't just about throwing some information and then plop, it's over like a grenade. It explodes, everybody listened, okay, bye bye. No, it's like creating a farm, right? Plant the seed first. Why are you talking about this? You water it, you give your thoughts, your processes, it slowly grows, and then it turns into a crop, right? It's not about just shooting something. No. So I thought there were too many points. If you had just talked about cricket and your health, it would have been fine. But the passive income, you didn't have enough time for that. Other than that, I found your speech very appealing. I don't. Was it the first time you spoke? Because it did not seem like this was the first time you had spoken at all. You talked about a lot of things. You talked with purpose, and you were not nervous at all. So you just completed this project with flying colors. So I like to see you attempt the next speech, next project. So very good, Sanjeet. Back to you, meeting evaluator.
Thank you, Speaker Prateek. What an evaluation, and this is how evaluation should be done. And I hope our speaker noted down many things that he could improve. Let's move to our second session for today. This was about the first session, which was direct evaluation, and the next and the very, very important session is indirect evaluation session, where we have our indirect evaluator to present your report. These sort of skills, your grammar skill, your use of filler word, which you always want to minimize, and your timing. These things are really important wherever you are. Either you are speaking, or either you are sitting somewhere talking to any person, or if you are in a corporate world, or if you are in a college, or if you are having conversation with your friend. These skills are really, really much needed skills, and I hope we all are improving in this part as well. So without much delay, let me welcome our speaker, grammarian for today, Speaker Tulada Kumari Tahal. The microphone is yours.
Thank you, meeting evaluator. I found that from lots of meeting, regularly we are putting the word, choosing word very difficult, complicated, which is very unknown and not catchy. I think it should be little bit difficult and a little bit catchy, which is not so easy, which we are all already known, and not so difficult. And word chosen of word should be moderate. I think so. That's my suggestion. After that, I'm going to tell about grammar. That doesn't mean I'm perfect on grammar. That is not. While speaking what I found, I'm going to tell that. Yeah, when that part, it is used by someone, I don't remember. It should be that part. They want, it should be they want. He motivate, it should be he motivated in their situation. Grandparents should be, grandparents is, it should be grandparents are. Big brother, it is better if you say elder brother. I found those things. The word of the day, nobody is used, and is used, yeah. So I think that's the grammarian report. Grammar, I'm not done properly this, but we can consider that one thing, that subject verb relation and tense, these minor things, if we consider in our mind, it would be better. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Speaker Tulada Kumari Tahal, grammarian for today, and we will surely keep your advice in mind, and we will try to improve our grammar. Definitely, we are not native speakers because we do this time semester, and I hope everyone will learn whatever advice you have given. They will note down, and thank you for delivering wonderful report on grammar. Please ignore the background music here. Next one, we have a filler counter. Please help me welcome Speaker Uday.
Thank you, in an airbase, everyone has done better, but I have to present the report. So the report goes like this. Mr. Sanjeet Nepal has used INM 11 times, short pauses 3 times, and repetition 5 times. And Mr. Prateek Kharel, during a hot topic session, he has used INM 6 times, short pause 4 times, and repetition 4 times, and during evaluation too. And Tulaja ma'am, she has used 7 times, short pause 3 times, 1 long pause, and repetition 3 times. Mr. Moiz Khan, he has used 6 times, short pause 2 times, repetition 2 times. Mr. Pawan Joshi, you have used 2 times and repetition 1 times. Miss Roshni Pandey, she has used 7 times, short pause 3 times, and repetition 4 times. And I cannot evaluate myself during while speaking, so sorry for that. Hope all have done best, and have a good day, everyone.
Thank you, Speaker Uday. It was wonderful hearing from you once again. Thank you
Thank you.
for doing a wonderful job as a filler counter. And I hope we will minimize our filler words in the days to come, because the more you practice, the less filler words you will have. And if you stop speaking for like even for 1 week or 2 weeks, you will have lots and lots of filler word. And if you keep speaking with your friends, if you keep speaking in this sort of platform, you will definitely minimize your filler word. Thank you for delivering a report. Next, we will have a timer at the end of my session. So I'll just present you the overview evaluation. And as in a regular meeting, we had delays in our meeting. It was almost 7 minutes late, which has been a common problem, a common disease for us. And we don't need to worry about this, because I hope we will improve in our next meeting. I guess every role taker will join the meeting at least 10 minutes or 5 minutes earlier. Next, the meeting went really well. Our indirect role takers, our direct role takers, they all did a wonderful job. And I want everyone, please put a hand together for every role takers. The role, they were taken perfectly. Though we have room for improvement, there is always room for improvement. Through our filler counter and timer, I would like to tell you that it might be your first time doing this for the timer. For the timer, you have to show different cards or different light whenever a speaker reaches to a time limit. Maybe it's your first time, so that's why you missed it. In the next time, we'll definitely advise you. You can take help from the meeting leader. Like if we have 1 to 2 minutes, in 1 minute we have 1 card. In 2 minutes we have a green, yellow, and red. We have this sort of card system where time indication is shown so that our speaker can prepare for the conclusion. Next part is thanks to our meeting leader, Speaker Roshni. Please put your hands together for Roshni again. The way she handled the meeting, the way she fulfilled all the roles, it is an amazing, and it's an example for the next meeting leader that how to handle this sort of shortage of speakers, shortage of members, shortage of attendees, how a meeting should be handled, how she introduced a thematic discussion or a memory session where we talk about our memory. We listened how each members were attached to their family member, how each member were attached to their mentorship, how did they learn from those mentors. And it was an inspiring session. It was definitely an inspiring session. And it shows a kind of humanity, like we are a good human. We learn from our seniors, we learn from our mentors, and we apply these things in our life. And if definitely a positive symbol, a positive sign for us to learn. Next, it was a wonderful session over and all. I don't have much to say about. I hope everyone will are safe at their home. Please stay safe, use sanitizer. Never forget to use masks whenever you are out of your home. Without much delay, please help me welcome now the timer for today, Speaker Ghulam Moiz Khan.
Thank you. Well, for the timing, since it was my first time, I'm really sorry I couldn't do it well, and I couldn't show the alert timing on the middle. And from next time, I'll surely do it. And for the first topic, if I had a superpower, it was Mr. Prateek, and he took exactly 2 minutes. And for the next topic, if you had a movie about your life, thanks to Tulaja ma'am, I really appreciate it. It was 1 minute 15 seconds, and And then I went next, Momo versus Samosa, which one to choose and why. And it was exactly 1 minute 31 seconds. Then things I like, the topic by Mr. Sanjeet. Of course, he went out of time. It was 5 minutes 21 seconds. And then came the beautiful memory with grandparents and unforgettable mentors. And well, every one of us spoke. Let me tell this timing also. Pawan was 4 minutes 2 seconds. Tulaja ma'am was 1 minute 20 seconds. Mr. Prateek was 2 minutes 50 seconds. Uday 2 minutes 5 seconds. Sanjeet 1 minute 38 seconds. Myself 1 minute 55 seconds. And Roshni ji was yeah, she went really out of time, almost 4 minutes 55 seconds with her beautiful memories. And again, for the evaluators, Tulaja ma'am was 1 minute 55 seconds. And after that, my connection lost and I couldn't record the time after that. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Speaker Mohit. And you don't need to worry about this mistake because this is a social collaborative platform where we learn from our mistake, we learn from absorbing other, we learn from watching other, and we learn from others learning as well. So this sort of mistake or these sort of shortcomings do happen in our meeting. Nobody is perfect because we are here to learn, we are here to improve day by day. So you don't need to be sad on that part. Maybe next meeting you will try to improvise. In the days to come, you will be a perfect timer. I hope you'll be a perfect speaker. You'll be an amazing speaker. Just you have to focus in mind is you have to keep learning. You have to keep signing. So thank you for your wonderful report. Even though this was your first report as a timer, it was really, really wonderful. Thank you for taking a role of timer. So with this, we are almost at the end of our meeting. This is all about our evaluation, where we did our direct evaluation, indirect evaluation, and overall evaluation. And back to you, meeting leader.
Thank you so much, everyone. And now it's the end of our session. So anyone would like to put closing remarks? Anyone? Tulaja ma'am, I want to hear from you closing remarks. And after that, we will have a group selfie, group picture. So please stay with us.
Okay. What to say in closing remarks? I don't know.
It's an impromptu closing remark. Go ahead.
Okay, I want to give some suggestion of the Uday. Try to speak clearly and louder. Whatever you speak, whatever it is, not an examination, not an interview. We are just learning. I'm in your phase. I was in your phase. I'm still not perfect. Nobody is perfect. Just try to speak clearly. If your habit is like that, your voice is a little bit closed, and a little bit lower voice. If you raise your voice a little bit louder and clear, it will be better. I want to say that. And today is very good meeting because it is in time. I like it because it is shorter and sweet. I hope we can do it like this in other sessions also. Roshni did well. You are mentoring, like guiding whole 2 weeks. Last week, you also guiding all of the sort of things. You are doing very, very good job. I like it. I love it. Yeah, keep it up. Yeah, that's all.
This is our last meeting before Dasai. So happy Dasai, everyone.
Happy Dasai.
Oh, happy Dasai. Oh,
happy Dasai.
I will miss you all, guys. I will miss you.
We'll miss you too. Please turn on your camera, dear audience. We'll have a picture.
Okay. Yes, smile also.
Moise.
Where is? Oh, yeah. His mountain is very beautiful. Don't worry, Moise.
Let's go for trekking then. Okay, done. Done.
Thank you.
So, thank you so much. Once again, we will meet after the session. Safe.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye
Take
bye.
care, everyone.
Take care. Bye. It. Bye.